Hi, I'm Reinier Boshoff. I'm one of the children helping to manage this amazing company that our parents built. Sorry if I do make mistakes, I'm not fluent in English as our first language is actually Afrikaans. Here's a few questions that Sana sent through to us that we should answer on the video. The first one will be impact of lockdown on your business. I think as an industry, the nursery industry, and also South Africa as a whole, it was quite terrifying dealing with a disease that you never knew before this. And then lockdown got even extended, which was really terrifying. We had a mind shift, I think it was week 3, where we saw where a lot of losses were in the nursery and where we could change stuff to be more profitable, and where we saw the main thing was time management, where time was spent on products that you don't gain a lot of profit from. So we changed that completely. What challenges did we face? We had a record low temperature in, I think it was about level 3 or 4 for a week or so, where Nelspruit got black frost, which we don't get here. I mean, we don't even sell frost covers, and when it was that cold we couldn't even get stock in it. Nelspruit we never knew frost before this year. Working with our teams, with only half teams, were quite hectic and we saw exhausting at the end of the day. And we even had to go and take them back to town because we had so much problems with transport in and around Nelspruit, and we are on the outskirts as well, so we had to take them back to town in the afternoons. We had lots of stock shortages. Like I said, now with the frost covers, we couldn't get stock, and when customers ask for something and you can't tell them a date when you'll have this, so we literally take a book and we had to write all the names down and say, if we get, we'll phone you back. We were the first industry that could open, so that question was with what opportunities presented itself. Like I said, we were the first industry that could open, and we really say thanks to Sana for this. They gave us so much information on what we are allowed to sell, what we couldn't sell, what we can promote. They were amazing on social media, getting the people back into gardening again. And we saw a lot of people were so frustrated at being home that they literally just came and took a stroll through the nursery, especially the elderly, young couples with their children, where they just wanted to get out and spend some time in a nursery, and they took a lot of stuff home with them to make their homes nicer. I think the whole of South Africa can say that we were forced to spend time at our own houses, where it was usually a place where we just slept. We were forced to spend some time at home and make it our own. That's the nicest thing I think we can take from this. What worked and what didn't? We listened to our customers, we always did, and we had so many inquiries on veggie garden, stepping stones, flower boxes and DIY products, and that's where we focused on, and they flew off our shelves, so we're really happy about that. Stuff that didn't work, I can only say garden sculptures and bulky pots. They didn't sell at all. I think people were more focused on sustainable gardening and getting something from their hard labor, being able to cut veggies from their own backyard and putting it into the salads. I think that also had to do with a lot of the shopping centers not being able to get decent stock in veggies. How did you develop your business throughout this period? Aggressive marketing firstly. I'm helping on the social media marketing side, and we had posts every day on what we are busy with and what we are doing in the nursery, and we saw a lot of responses from the people wanting to come out to the nursery. We also had a published article through Get It, and we actually arranged for 6 months to be on the Get It after this, because we saw a lot of responses from that as well. My sister Vanessa, she started with baking her home goods, and we even made a section where people that were struggling, they didn't have an income for that time, they brought their baked goods and we sold it from our cashier point, which was amazing. We even had frost meals, as the tea garden right next to us were closed, and they made frost meals so you can take home with you. Another section that was doing great was DIY products, where families could repaint their furniture at home. Lastly, any advice to other members All I can say is that we, and we as a family always say this, attend sauna meetings and conferences. Together we are a stronger industry. Through networking and building relationships, we all can benefit. And we really stick to that because we're such an amazing industry, everyone helping each other. And that's all from me. Thank you so much. Keep well.